I don't have my background in.
All right, and we are live. Welcome to episode 2 of Movies and Beyond. I'm your host, Movie Blaze 1, and host and guest. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah. Who's going first?
Love you.
Let's go with
I love
David.
you
Then,
too. Oh. What? Sorry.
Yeah. Introduce yourself, man.
Oh. Hello, one and all. I am David, and I am at Mordecai and Rigby's house.
Ooh.
Coming live from the park.
Heck yeah.
The man himself.
Oh! You know who else is at the park himself? My mom! Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But yes, I'm excited to talk about Disney and Warner Brothers today because I have takes. Oh, did I spoil our topic? Or we do?
Yes. Well, we already. It's in the title, right?
Forget I said that.
It's in the title.
Yeah, don't worry.
And that's the name of the episode, so it's fine.
Yeah, but there's a process, and I messed up the process.
You broke the system. You broke the canon, bro.
You broke the canon event, my guy.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Once Upon a Studio is the only great thing Disney made this year."
That I can believe that, yeah, because it seemed like it was a celebration of old Disney, I guess. I don't know if they pushed anything agenda related, but
well, it's just
crap! I literally forgot about this. The podcast intro. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah,
guys,
let's do it.
All right, let's do it now.
It's super cool.
Keeping it boom.
Yeah.
Metro Boomer.
Yeah.
Don't I just look so beautiful?
I love your chair. I didn't notice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have my own chair.
Are you in? Maybe I'm asking this too late, but are you in like movie business or something?
No.
I thought I heard you talking about something.
I'm gonna get there.
Oh,
soon.
okay.
I'll be there soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
But I won't sell my soul. I promise. I won't
All right.
you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be a good boy. Okay.
All right.
That was kind of awkward.
With me. Pure
Hey,
imagination.
right.
My
Creepy in the pig. You want to introduce yourself?
What's your name?
I'm Creepy Ender Pig.
Sorry.
And I go on these podcasts. Yeah, if I don't have to watch as much movies as these people, but I still add some good stuff, I guess. So
At least
cool.
some is enough.
Yeah.
Knowledge of movies knowledge of movies doesn't have to be that extensive. I know nothing.
Yeah. Are you sure? You seem like you know something.
Well, I mean, it seems like I do. I'm a cop out. I'm a hack. I'm a con man.
Oh.
No, you're not, David. You're
Don't
cool.
tell people. Don't tell people.
You don't have to. You don't have to watch every movie out there in existence.
Nah.
Yeah. Some of you don't want to watch, you know.
Yeah, you can skip out on the Marvel stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can forget the DC stuff too.
yeah, you don't want to forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure want to watch Aquaman too, man. That's pure
You know that
cinema.
kingdom. Get this, it's lost.
Oh,
Shocker.
this changes everything, man.
Yo, everything I thought was a lie. The kingdom is not, in fact, found. It is lost, and I
Shazam 2.
poggers.
They're gods,
Ooh.
and they
It's
have
alright.
fury. Fast and furious. Gods among us.
Owen, you want to introduce yourself? Like Owen and David?
Damien, introduce yourself.
Oh,
hello,
man.
everybody. I'm
Do it.
Damien. Oh, no, I'm just playing. No, my name is Donovan. Coming to you live from my virtual simulation of a city background.
A little crescent moon appearing in and out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but nah. I'm just here hanging out with the bros, basically, talking about movies.
With the boys.
I know. The clap's amusing.
Condescending clap.
Yes.
Bravo,
Alright,
man.
And the last one to introduce.
Themselves.
Yep.
Oh,
Owen.
look at him.
The
Look at him go.
Owenator.
The
I'm so
Owenator.
happy. I'm so happy to be a co-host here with my buddy Daniel. David, sorry. I don't know why I said Daniel.
Daniel.
I'm joking.
My buddy David. I'm so excited. This is gonna be. I'm so sorry. I misspelled your name. I
That's
mispronounced
okay.
your name, David. That was so offensive. But I have a film coming out on March 1st. Piano Man. It's for all the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters.
Oh,
All of you guys are gonna get a kick out of this one. So go see it March 1st on the Obie's Planet Productions YouTube channel. I'm using this as a way to. It's a plug-in for my film. So
Oh.
bro,
Advertising,
bars.
baby.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go. All right. Well, we got some interesting news. But first, I want to ask you guys something. Do you guys remember a Disney show that came out in 2007 called Wizards of Waverly Place?
I sure do.
Yep.
I
Well,
know that. I'll be honest.
Fans have been wanting a sequel for years. And guess what?
Really?
We finally are getting it. Because it's been confirmed that, yes, there's going to be a series. We don't know the title yet, but it's going to be a sequel series. And Alex Russo is going to, Selena Gomez is going to be the co-producer of it. And she's just going to have a cameo in one episode. So I'm assuming the pilot episode. David Henry is going to take over as the series regular.
Okay.
That's news to me. All right.
I heard it was the Russos were involved.
What?
That's what it said on a YouTube post I saw, I think today or yesterday. I saw Russos.
That's so
Russo?
weird that they're a part of that.
So, Enderpig, do you know who the Russo brothers are?
Name, but I don't know if I just are they involved with the MCU or something? I don't know.
Some of the best MCU movies. They have directed Winter Soldier, Civil War,
Oh,
Infinity War, and Endgame.
dang.
So, and they did write some episodes of Community.
Yeah. Oh, I love that show. That's my
That's a
favorite
great show. But yeah, I could see maybe that aspect being brought into the show, because they were writers for that sitcom. But other than that, I always think of the action directors side of them. It's kind of weird thinking about. It's like everything's gonna be dark and gray, gray color schemes everywhere for the show, but.
Gray Man was awful. I hated that movie.
Gray Man was good. What are you talking about?
I didn't like that movie, David.
Shut up. It's good.
I'm sorry.
The Gray Man was decent. Not the best, but it was decent.
I'll say
Womp
decent.
womp.
Yeah.
You got Ryan Gosling and you got Chris Evans.
I love Ryan Gosling, but I
He's
just thought
literally
that movie
me.
was just kind of generic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then we got some news about Deadpool 3. And it was just announced today that on Super Bowl Sunday, they're going to be releasing the first official trailer. Any thoughts?
Oh.
Gonna be neat,
yeah.
I guess. I've not watched any Deadpool, so sorry.
I should probably get a refresher. I have not seen either Deadpool movies either. because it was rated R. Okay. And
Yeah.
I was a wee lad.
I'm still a wee lad, so
Yeah.
I like those movies. Those are good movies.
I'm sure they are. I will watch Deadpool 3. I'm gonna watch that because I think for one thing it's probably because I've heard there's not going to be nudity, and that's a plus because I mean if it's rated R for violence and language, I don't care. But I think sex.
And it's rated R mostly for violence and swearing. There's no sex scenes involved in the Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
It's implied, especially in the first one, but it's not focused on that much.
Okay.
They did also show the new mask for Wolverine too.
They did.
Yeah. And it actually looks pretty solid.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's comic book accurate.
That new suit looks really good. They have the belt and everything. It actually looks really good. Cool.
I'm looking at a Photoshop version of it, so it's probably not the right one. Oh, first look. Okay. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Never mind. But yeah. Cool. I'm stoked.
Yeah. Do you guys think that movie's gonna be good?
Cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Reynolds can't be touched by anybody like Disney, so I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
He's basically a business in and of himself. So
Met Mobile,
Aviation Gin, yeah, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And finally, this just came out today. I didn't want to talk about it until the podcast. I made a community post of it, and I said the only thing I could say about this, because I'm gonna mention it on the podcast, we're gonna talk about. But the one thing I said was just why. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Friendly Odd Parents is getting a new series.
No.
What?
They're coming after Butch Hartman hard.
Apparently it's happening.
They already did that. They already made a live action show. They already made 2 live action adaptations.
No, this one's gonna be animated.
Oh. No, what? Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop.
Just like
Get some
help.
Just like that guy from the Lorax said, let it die, let it die.
Let it shrivel up.
Let it die.
Let it shrivel up and die.
How bad can I be? That was a good song.
Yeah.
Imagine simping for the Onceler. How weird they must be. The Onceler is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, and apparently I heard from my friends today too that there's gonna be a new Jurassic Park film.
I heard about that.
I don't know if it's gonna be live action or animated, but I'll just say this. I don't care.
Yeah.
After Jurassic World Dominion, I'm done. It's not a movie about freaking dinosaurs. It's a movie about freaking wasps.
I heard that the person who wrote the first 2 Jurassic Park movies is writing this one, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's just like a glimmer of hope in these dark ages that we're living in.
Yeah. I hope it's good.
You disagree, David?
I'm not gonna believe anyone what they say. That's how they get you.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Oh, going back to Deadpool 3 for a second. Are you guys sick and tired of seeing links and people just spoiling the movie?
I don't really know of it. I know the leaks of the suit or like the announcements of the suit, but that's about it.
People are saying that the old X-Men characters with the actors are gonna show up, and then probably the new ones. Just stop. I've watched a video yesterday where they were talking about Deadpool 3, and this guy, and they were saying that James Gunn, yeah, he was very quick when it came to the Guardian movies. At least he was very quick to shut that crap down.
Yeah.
Marvel just, I get that it's impossible, but come on.
I actually do have an interesting take, or an interesting. I have something to say about James Gunn, but we'll get into that later. It's relating to this topic though that we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And it's a good It's a good thing you mentioned that, because that's a good segue into the main discussion. In the main discussion today, if you guys are listening on Spotify and watching us on YouTube, hi. The discussion is the disastrous year of Disney and Warner Bros. For 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just start off by saying that Disney, more so than their studio. I know Warner Bros. Had a terrible year, but I'm very disappointed in Disney. Disney, for me, and I know this is gonna be a long discussion, but Disney, oh my gosh, Disney. Okay, so Disney had their 100th year anniversary. They turned 100 years old. And you would think for something big like that, you would think that they would have something incredible, something amazing. Maybe their TV shows or maybe their movies. But nope, all of them except for Guardians 3 and Season 2 of Loki and Elemental, which is a Pixar film. Everything else, though, complete and utter trash. That's complete garbage. And it's really sad. And to wrap up their year, they released Risk, which I have not seen. I have yet to see that film. But I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just saying that I saw it.
Oh, what did you think about it before I continue?
I just thought it was I found that with all these recent CGI Disney movies, I think they're all just so generic and bland and pointless. I think if we go back to 2D storytelling, I think they could do something really interesting with that. And Wish tried to do something interesting with its animation where I don't know, it kind of it has it mixes kind of 2D animation with 3D animation, but it just looks really cheap and really awful.
Definitely with the background of the scenes in Wish, which I thought was creative. If you made it kind of like a play or something, maybe that would work. But it's kind of weird placing it in the.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 4 or a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 on a good day. Yes.
Yeah.
It's whatever. Nobody really cares for those movies anymore, and they have a reason to, because all of them are just they're just corporate, Taco Bell kind of movies.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, and with
Taco
Disney
Bell.
and Disney knowing that they're doing so bad, they had to quickly announce oh wait, guys, we're making a Frozen 3. Oh wait, Zootopia 2. Better yet, Toy Story 5. Get hype, people. We're not in danger at all.
Frozen 4.
Frozen 4.
Oh yeah, Frozen 4. I forgot that they announced that too.
They need to let it go.
They need to let it go. Let it go.
Sorry.
Can't hold it back anymore.
I'm so sorry.
They'll make a lot of money, for sure.
The Frozen movies are absolutely. But I am curious, because it's been years since the very first Frozen. It's been 10 years now since the first film. I'm wondering if people still care about Frozen.
I don't think so. I mean, the smart people are not caring anymore.
Yeah.
You got the shills trying to defend it at all costs.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I think. For one thing, it's like I think this is kind of a hot take, but I think after Tangled released, everything was not as great.
No.
Oh, I agree.
Tangled was fantastic. Tangled was amazing, but Wreck-It Ralph was. I will say Wreck-It Ralph was good. It was all right. But Frozen is. It's not because it's girly. That's not the thing. Frozen's just not. I don't know. It's not breaking boundaries as much. It's the Snow Queen story, but it's like if you compare it to Tangled, how creative and innovative that was. It was darker for one thing. Tangled was very dark in comparison to Frozen. Frozen, you could imagine dark stuff happening, but they don't really do that.
Yeah.
And the plot twist with Hans, like, what was that about?
Oh yeah, that was the beginning of the twist villain.
Same as Zootopia. Like the sheep villain. Why
Oh, hold on. Let me just talk about Zootopia for a bit. Zootopia is a fantastic film. Beautiful animation. But that twist villain was like, no one cares. No one gives a crap. It's like, oh, that Nam or the sheep or whatever she was. I don't really count. I don't know.
Yeah. They bought Marvel. Disney bought Marvel.
The worst decision ever.
Toy Story 4. Hold on.
Sorry, yes.
So I was just going through my head about like the twist villains. I'm like, the one from Coco.
That was good.
That was
good. That one was pretty.
Incredibles 2 though, not good.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Incredibles 2 as a whole is just kind of empty. It's an empty hole.
Yeah, it's a rehash of the first movie, but different. With I wouldn't say 100% different.
More
I would
marketable.
say it's like they're trying to do the same thing of what worked in the first film because it's been years. That movie was a huge disappointment because we've been waiting more than 10 years for that sequel. Everyone and their mother grew up with Incredibles. And to see that finished product, we waited 15 years for this.
Yeah.
It came out a decade too late, in my opinion.
15 years too late.
Yeah. It's like, no, I mean, of course, it's Incredibles. Yay, you come back after 15 years. Cool. Who cares?
Why don't you go 15 years in the future in that movie?
Exactly.
That would be cool.
I think Doug Walko, who's an nostalgia critic, actually said something similar to that. Like he was like, oh, it would be interesting seeing Incredibles 2 to see the kids grow up and see Bob and Henning getting older.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was him or Black Critic guy. One of the two. I forget now.
Nostalgia Critic. Nostalgia Critic kind of cringy to watch sometimes. He's just sometimes. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. Like,
I remember it, so you don't have to.
There's those awkward pauses during like scene transitions. It's like, why are you staring at me? Don't look at me.
Yeah, that was a weird.
How old is he? Like 50? I don't know.
I don't know. He's got to be in his 40s.
He old as the AVGN, probably, for all we know.
Do something valuable, please.
And then the one for Toy Story 4, that villain from Toy Story 4. Oh, you want to know the real villain in Coco? It wasn't the movie. It's not the villain from the movie. It's Olaf. Because remember that short film that Christmas special that was supposed to be a short film.
Oh yeah.
But then the marketing tricked us, and we had to sit in the movie theater for longer because That turned out to be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That was a disaster.
Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
what are you
I see,
talking
yeah.
about? That's heat. That's like the peak of cinema. Olaf's Frozen Adventure.
It's Olaf and time.
Well,
yeah,
Olafed all over the place.
Well, I mean, I'm not complaining about this special. I know it seems like I am, but hey, I'm a sucker for Christmas specials. I love Frozen, and I really enjoyed Olaf's Frozen Adventure. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about the one time, and I was like, it was unnecessary, but good start, but no, not fun. Coco, man, not fun of the movie that people actually pay to go see. Yeah.
Dang.
But yeah, with that, and then they released Indiana Jones 5. I can't even talk about that movie without being so pissed. I'm sorry, so annoyed.
It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's the biggest wordy dirt we can say.
Yeah,
The wordy dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So PO'd, I guess. I guess that could be the right word. But
I'm just kind of TO'd.
That movie, Kevin Kennedy. I said it in the first podcast. I say, Kevin Kennedy. See, one doesn't know how to handle Star Wars. I don't care what the naysayers say. She doesn't know. And two, she doesn't know how to oh my God. Okay, Harrison Ford is about 80, right? And then we're gonna do this last Indiana Jones movie. And you think, oh, this movie could be exciting. It could be a triumphant ending for Indiana Jones. No, instead it went out on a whimper.
Yeah.
It's gonna be remembered as one of the worst Indiana Jones movies. People are saying that the original films, that the trilogy should have ended with that. And I agree. After watching all 5. Yeah, there was no need to do another one.
Hopefully, Harrison Ford can redeem himself as the new General Ross in the upcoming.
Yeah.
I think he
Captain
left.
America
That's
movie.
sweet.
That.
That's sweet that you think that.
I don't.
Hey, you don't.
Hey,
you never
hey,
know.
man. Hey, man. I'm happy that you're optimistic, man. I just don't know. Like, how can Harrison Ford play General Ross? Which, by the way, okay. So I have an issue with this right here. They didn't want to recast Chadwick Boseman as the Black Panther, but they decided to say, "Hey, we're gonna just the actor who played General Ross and the Hulk and Captain America 3, yeah, we're just gonna swipe him out for a new actor." How dirty is that? And I can say that because I'm black.
Now I want to.
Okay. That is absolutely racist.
I want a General Ross America Forever movie, and where he's like, it's his funeral, and then we just get like a whole thing where it's like.
Well, then you have Black Panther 2.0, because that's what that movie was.
That was.
Hero.
I did not like that movie. I know some people did, so I won't talk about it anymore.
I have mixed feelings about Wakanda Forever. It's beautifully shot. The visuals are good.
Sure. Yeah.
But there's some CGI that didn't work, and the movie overall just. Oh my gosh! I'll say this though: the first 15 to 20 minutes of it was beautiful. Like the opening scene, beautiful. Yeah. The opening tribute, I should say.
But he was dying off screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Oh, yeah.
They just killed him because the actor died.
And that's like the most pitiful way to. It's just kind of pathetic. Like you're a movie studio, like you shouldn't like go away from the source material just because someone died in real life. You know, like I don't know any I'm not saying all comic storylines have to be accurate, but like, I mean, it doesn't make sense with like the plan that you had with having more Black Panther stuff, because I think there was some more opportunities for that to happen. Even though I think Endgame is the definitive ending, I could see why. I could definitely see more stories being planted. So it's weird to kill him off that soon, like in fiction. I know Chadwick Boseman was great, but it happens to everyone. I thought Edward Norton was perfect for Hulk, but look what happened to him. But that's just that's a hot take I have.
Yeah,
Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle, War Machine.
Yeah.
William Hurt.
What?
Jonathan Majors.
No, I was gonna say John Cheadle. Oh wow, I think I butchered his name. But the guy who played Rhodey, and I mentioned,
yeah,
he was done dirty. I'll just say that after Secret Invasion, all I gotta say is, what the heck, man? What the heck?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely better than Terrence Howard, I will say.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's just my personal take on that.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been rambling enough. Someone decided I don't have any.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, Disney.
Sorry, Donovan, go ahead.
I was about to say, well, for speaking on hot takes and Don Cheadle, I feel like he was done dirty because he, in my opinion, and this is a hot take, he should have been the next Iron Man. If we're going that way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he's been there.
Yeah.
Rhodey's been there since the first MCU film. Pass that torch down to him, and then wait for like someone. Maybe Ironheart could be his apprentice or something, or maybe Tony's
make her a good character.
Yeah,
make her a good character first.
That's when you can make your own fiction from the comics.
Exactly.
And then Tony's daughter, when she's ready and grown up enough, she can take on.
That'd be a cool pair. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
And then Spider-Man could reunite. They wouldn't know who he is because of No Way Home, but it'd be like, it's like, oh hey, Spider-Man, nice to meet you. You want to join us? And he's like, yeah, sure. While having the memories of Tony Stark there. I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of stuff.
Yeah,
he remembers Iron Man, but they don't.
Yeah, but no, Rhodey has to be a Skrull. Since Civil War. Secret Invasion.
And the way they butchered,
stupid.
The way they butchered that was so stupid.
That kind of makes you wonder what happened to the actual Rhodey before, like pre-Civil War.
So, like when Rhodey was crying because of Tony's death in Endgame, that was a Skrull. Because a Skrull cares about Tony Stark.
I assume Terrence Howard was the original Rhodey and Don Cheadle's Rhodey was the Skrull the whole time.
That would be actually really funny if Hulk was a Skrull and it was Edward Norton that came back.
Yeah.
That would be so perfect.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hitting exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, Disney just had a terrible year.
Who would you recast as T'Challa? I'm curious what everyone would think.
I'm still sticking with Michael B. Jordan. Just bring him back as Killmonger.
I'm talking about actor wise. Like I'm talking about like T'Challa. I would say John David Washington.
You know, I could see that.
It wouldn't be as good, but it'd be closer.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of the face and he kind of
Don Cheadle's face is more fricked up than Terrence Howard's. I don't know. Don Cheadle's head looks kind of weird. He has a weird looking face compared to Terrence Howard. He's got a big nose, you know.
Yeah.
He has a shrunken head.
He does. He's got a shrunken head, a long head, short forehead. You know. Love you, Don Cheadle, if you're watching.
John Cheadle.
Why are you watching this? Acting. Yeah,
Why is he watching this? He's bored. He had nothing else to do at the moment.
Yeah, somehow this appearance YouTube recommendations.
He was getting bored. He was getting bored filming Armor Wars, so he just decided to stop by it. That'd be pretty cool though.
That would be. We just get verbally roasted by Don Cheadle in the comments.
That'd be awesome if that happened. He was like, "What are you saying?" It's like, "Oh no, we're canceled." Don Cheadle found us out.
Oh no!
Dang.
Actually, I do have respect for Don Cheadle. I think he's doing pretty good right now.
Okay, now let's move on. Since we talked about Disney and that terrible year, hopefully they can bounce back this year. But I don't know. Another thing that happened to gain the audience's trust in Disney.
I'm a pessimist.
What are they even having? Inside Out 2?
Inside Out 2.
Also, very late sequel.
The Lilo and Stitch live action remake, which is gonna be trash.
Oh, poot.
Poot.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And you got Deadpool 3. You got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Disney related?
What?
I thought we were still talking about Disney related stuff, and you said Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I was like, that's a Disney.
Yeah, it's Disney now.
It is.
Because remember Fox? They bought up Fox, so all the Fox movies, and David just snapped. He's like, "What? Are you kidding?" I wish I was kidding you.
He had a regular show moment.
Keep going. I'm gonna listen like this.
Hey.
But it's owned by Disney now. So, hey.
I can't see.
That's funny. But yeah, moving on from Disney. Moving on from Disney, we have Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers is, oh boy, who wants to start off first?
Sorry, I'll. I have. Well, I had something to say about James Gunn. I don't know if that's a good segue into the topic or not, but
that's okay. James Gunn is a part of it.
DC. So,
DC.
For one thing, this is one thing. So the start of the DCEU was like really bad. I mean,
yes,
it wasn't planned to be a big universe. It was supposed to be its own thing. Man of Steel was. And you could tell that it was a Zack Snyder thing and that Zack Snyder would have his own universe. And then they made all this other stuff, which some of it's good. But the tone of the universe is wonkers.
Yeah.
On one hand, it's like incredibly ultra dark, and then the next, it's so bright and colorful, like Shazam and the Suicide Squad.
It's the MCU
Then we go
effect.
back to the ultra dark. Then we go back to the ultra dark moment.
It's like I watched Shazam, and then I remember it's part of Man of Steel. It's like, how in the world are you two in the same universe?
Speaking of Marvel, Shazam for the Gods, they do reference the Avengers.
Ugh.
I mean,
I don't know why, but I thought that was funny.
That was all right. I didn't hate that, but yeah. Also, like,
and also, Donovan brought up a good point. Antonio's mentioned Superman, so.
Yeah, I think they showed that off in the trailer. He's like, "Oh my god, they said something about Superman." I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
a Marvel film. Okay.
Yeah, and there was no planning really. If you look at the format of the old MCU, it made a lot of sense. Like starting off with this members of the Avengers, building them up to a team up movie, that made sense. Justice League, you had Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, and then Justice League. 3 members out of 6 showed up in Justice League. Wonder Woman had her movie.
Wonder Woman first. Oh wait, you forgot. Wonder Woman first appeared in Batman v Superman.
She did. She did. But there were 3 people in there, and they were just rushed in there. And Suicide Squad had nothing to do with Justice League. It's like
no, they did not.
It's like,
but you did.
Imagine if it's like, Iron Man, then Civil War, and then Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Black Widow, and then Avengers. That's weird.
That would that'd be so weird.
But also, the DCEU was a mess, and then Warner Brothers saw that, and like it's their fault. They're not creative people. Like the CEO of DC or whatever, they're not creative. And I will say this about James Gunn: I don't really have that much hope for the new DC universe that he's making, but I get it. Like I would prefer that because he has a background in directing movies, at least. So he's a pretty creative guy, very creative guy, and there's a balance in it, like the Guardians movies of comedy and seriousness, and he can bring that. If he could bring that, then that's great. I'm not saying I'm excited for all of it, but I'll see how it goes.
To add to your point, though, David, he also directed Suicide Squad, which was fantastic.
That is true, and that was I've heard that was good.
And then I have not seen it, but I heard Peacemaker was really good as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that was well received. Not to the level of like an Avengers Endgame type thing, or an Avengers movie, but it was okay. It did okay. But like, I mean, Warner Brothers as a whole, occasionally you'll get like a banger once in a while. Like Barbenheimer was an event for Warner Brothers. Oppenheimer was Warner Brothers, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it was like Universal.
That's right. Okay.
Oh no! My bad. Universal. Yeah.
Barbie was Warner Brothers, though.
Barbie.
Yeah, that was like the highest costing maybe or whatever.
That was like the biggest movie that ever came out during the summer of 2020.
You know why? Because it's for girls.
Yeah.
It's a girl movie.
Yeah.
And
don't give me him.
I don't get any of those anymore.
No, like you have superhero movies. That's one thing with Marvel and DC. They try to equally pan it out to both genders, even though it is mostly factually for guys. Superhero guys are into superheroes more than girls. Girls, I think I talked about this with Donovan last night. Girls like seeing the manly men with their shirts off. They got the shirtless scene in the superhero movies. The women love that stuff,
Yeah.
But I'm not saying girls can't enjoy a good story. Not at all. I'm not saying that at all. But yeah. And that's one thing for both sides of Marvel and DC. I was going somewhere with this. I forgot. But that's one problem. And then Barbie comes along and it's like $1 billion. I'm sure it was a little feminist stuff, but it was the demographic they got right. I will say that.
Yeah.
And the Batman. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like Barbie could be summed up as one of the most like surprise shock films of like not just the year, but of the decade because of how surprisingly good it was.
Yeah, people are. I'm just Ken.
I'm just kidding.
I wasn't expecting it to do well when I first saw it. Like, people aren't going to watch this. It's just Barbie.
Because
then it's like, it did so well. I was like really surprised. But also because of memes and stuff,
I was surprised.
I mean, there wasn't any factual evidence for that, but I don't know. It was pretty big. Barbenheimer.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what it was because of the memes. I was a lot.
I was, that definitely happened. Barbenheimer, that definitely happened. People going out over to see both movies on the same day, or maybe 2 different days.
And both movies did good. But Oppenheimer and Barbie both did good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they both did. But I think Bobby even more so than Oppenheimer.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I did better. I mean, Oppenheimer's rated R, and so it's not gonna do as good.
Yeah, Bobby's very PG-13 and take the kids to it.
Yeah.
And 2, Oppenheimer is 3 hours long.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, there's also that.
I love your chair. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You look like a real film director.
I'm as real as it gets. I'm as real as it gets, my friend.
Yeah.
You get this wrong one more time, I'm segregating the school. That was a community scene.
Don't test me, David. I'm in charge.
Test.
I'm in charge of this podcast.
Testing.
I control all of you guys. That's right.
You are co-host. I am co-host.
I'm the main host. What are you talking about? I'm taking over. I'm taking over now. I'm taking over this podcast now.
Oh,
I just work here. I'm
Make
just
myself disappear.
Just in case of the Mondays.
You're like, I'm just here.
Whoop. Whoop.
with my unfocused camera and shadow on my face. I'm just here.
Got portals through your
And then-
headphones.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers also released the Flash movie.
Well,
That is what they did.
wasn't
Speaking
that
of,
bad.
Movie Talk likes it. He says it's good.
I don't trust him.
I'm not saying that the movie's bad. I mean, I enjoy that as well. I'm talking about behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that guy. Ooh,
Yeah.
not that guy. That guy.
Yeah.
It's those guys. Get it right.
And I don't know if you guys know this,
Oh,
but he was at the premiere.
Idiots.
Of course he was.
Bunch of idiots. Why would you do
Bunch
that?
of goofball.
I don't know.
Should have had him like chained up, like have handcuffs while
Yeah.
walking him around. Here it is,
like-
guys.
It's
I'm
him.
not binary. My different human rights or whatever.
I will still never forgive DC for doing this. They gave that guy his own movie before they gave Grant Gustin his own Flash film.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Were they planning to give him his own Flash movie?
No, they never gave him one, and they at least should have had him as a cameo in this one, but they never did.
They're idiots. That's one thing. These studios don't have anything creative. With their big franchises, creative bankruptcy, like you said.
Yep. I was about to say bankruptcy. And they
Just-
wonder why now people are dipping out.
Well,
They're
we know
wonderful.
the main cause is like we all know what the main cause is, and it's the politics. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the number one thing.
Mhm.
And that in turn makes it has creativity because of the politics, I think. Because they want to shove those ideas down your throat so much till you choke and die. Or choke and
Shiver up and down. Let it die, let it die. Let it
This is
shiver
why
up and
people.
down.
This is why people deviate to things like Invincible and The Boys because they just don't. They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
do anything like that.
The Boys I can see a little bit. Invincible, no. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah.
The boys, speaking of the boys, season 4 is going to be political. Because it's election year. I can't wait for that either.
And that's another thing we talked about last time, right? We had it goes back to superhero fatigue a little bit because you got same thing over and over. You got the politics in there. There's no creativity behind it. And that's where they're really banking their money on.
Your first women to go back to what you were saying earlier about the female characters in the MCU. Nowadays, it feels like Marvel's just forcing those female characters in there because they want the entire demographic.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, Atonos, they didn't really talk about the movie at the premiere and stuff. They just said, "Oh, it's nice to be included and stuff." Like, I don't want to hear about that. What I want to hear about the actual movie. I want to hear about your character.
Yeah.
I want to hear about that.
If it's an historical drama, that's one thing. But then historical dramas back then were good. Historical dramas now, that is an outlet for them to push more stuff. Like, I don't know.
Woman King.
Woman King.
Woman,
Which, by the way, did not actually happen. That did not. That was. What are you talking about? Cleopatra on Netflix? She wasn't.
Napoleon was awful.
Yeah.
I did not like Napoleon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
But yeah, you got like I don't know if they're good or not. I'm just what I'm thinking. You got. I'm gonna go there. You got you got the Black history stuff, and while that is like, there's a lot that could be like that are good stories. Harriet Tubman, awesome. Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr.
It'd be cool if they did something like during Civil War times, with the slaves escaping. They did a movie
that was Harriet Tubman, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I just don't know all these historical figures.
I know Harriet Tubman's important. Okay.
Okay. I'm not good.
But like, if you did that nowadays, imagine how much they're trying to push with their messaging.
Yeah.
They keep doing that, and like that's kind of racist in and of itself. You're using Black people to push your message. You don't actually care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I've triggered anyone, I'm sorry. I just
that's how I felt about the first Black Panther movie.
Yes, I could see a little bit of that. I could see that in kind of Black Panther too.
I can 50-50 see that and Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. If you made a movie about racism, well, make sure it's accurate and make sure that you're not saying that the other race is bad.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're saying they're just trying to get rid of straight white people. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But yeah, if you come to the conclusion that all lives matter, then that's great. And it doesn't matter race or gender. Everyone's equal in worth. And that's a good thing.
Let's do that. Come on.
Absolutely, let's do that.
Yeah.
But no.
Nah.
We gotta be secretly Russians taking over the United States. I don't know.
We all have to be aliens from another planet or something.
Yes.
That's like Nation of Islam. Like,
I
don't know if he knows what that is.
Who?
But never mind. That's
okay,
kind
I'm
of
sorry. I was
edgy. That's kind of edgy.
As we say edgy stuff. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
You can type it in the private chat and I'll read it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough. Hey, Owen, do you have any takes? Do you have anything to say?
Oh yeah. Thank you for asking. David.
Yes.
Well, about this subject, I don't really know because I've been so focused on my movie room right now that I just have kind of forgotten about what we're talking about.
That's a lot of movies. That's really good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movies.
In case you're interested, I've counted. I have, if I'm going to include all the VHSs I have on this side, I have 1,000 movies in total.
That's
nice.
That's awesome.
But what like?
I guess just Warner Brothers and Disney in general.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Warner Brothers and Disney and that Disastrous. Yeah.
Maybe Warner Brothers first because we kind of went.
Oh yeah, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. I'm cautiously optimistic, as David says, about James Gunn's universe. I'm excited for Superman Legacy. I'm just kind of worried about how all of the superheroes that are going to be in that movie, I'm kind of worried about how they're going, like, if they're going to have, like, a cameo role. I mean, like, what's their, and if they're going to have, like, big roles, then I think it's going to be, like, kind of like, maybe it'll be a bit bloated. It'll be, like, a huge, disastrous mess. But I think maybe James Gunn knows what he's doing. Because, I like the Guardians movies. I like the Suicide Squad. I like Peacemaker. I don't think he's made anything bad. He wrote the Scooby-Doo movies. so he knows what he's doing.
Those were
That's how you know.
those were pretty neat. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it'll be good. I'm not really excited for all the other stuff that is planned in that universe. I don't really care. I'm excited for the Brave and the Bold. I'm curious about that. But I don't know how I feel about the Flash director directing it.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like,
But I think the thing about the Flash movie was that I liked how it felt like, you can say anything you want about it, but I think the way it was directed, it felt like a comic book movie. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
It didn't like. I think it felt like it really felt like a superhero movie. Despite all of its flaws. So maybe I hope that maybe he directs the Brave and the Bold in the same way that he kind of directed the Flash, or some of the scenes in the Flash, just with like a better script and just a bunch of like a way better crew, because he made the It movies and I really like those movies. So
and a lot less CGI. You can make a Batman with no CGI and it would probably do really well.
I agree.
Because the CGI was awful in the Flash.
Yeah. Do you think he'll grab that Oscar nomination tomorrow, since the Oscar nominations are coming out tomorrow?
No. I think, has Spider-Verse 2 has anything happened with Spider-Verse 2 for the Oscars?
I think since the Academy just hates animated movies, I think it's just going to be nominated for Best Animated Feature, and that's all.
Oh yeah. To add to what Owen said, and this is no sneak peek of the video that I'm doing. For years, people have it, the Academy, the Oscars, the Emmys, stuff like that. They don't want to take animation seriously. And the year that's why I'm happy that Quentin Tarantino, the one who directed Pinocchio, the good version of Pinocchio, not the terrible version.
Yep.
He said that animation is cinema. And I'm just like, that's great. That's amazing. Because I definitely agree.
Good on him.
Brad Bird said one time, Brad Bird, who directed Incredibles and Iron Giant, he said that animation is not a genre, it's an art form. Yeah. And people are saying like how do you feel about the animation genre? And he's like, I want to punch that person if they say that. But I agree. You can have animated westerns and you can have animated horror movies. That's what I want to do. Animation has impacted me so much that I want everything I make to be animated. I can't imagine anything I could make that would be live action. It could probably do good in live action, but animation is what I always think.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah,
you can get away with a lot more in animation in comparison to live action.
Invincible, Invincible. With the violence it has, yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
The boys. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, you can also get away with the violence, but like, you have more. I feel like you would have a bigger imagination with animation in comparison to live action, because you could just add so much to animation. Your imagination is like your only limitation, whereas live action, you got to worry about so much more in comparison, even if you're just some big multi-billion-dollar corporation.
That's why CGI sucks sometimes.
And
also talking about there's the animation thing. Like I think one thing that, because they're not getting into the Oscars, I think it's one component, is that creativity is not there, and you get that's why they're not getting nominated, because nothing good's coming out. Even when they do come out, nothing's happening. But it's just a job. It's not a passion. That's why you get lame Disney movies and DreamWorks movies. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just what I think. But
wait, what do you mean by name Disney? Name of DreamWorks movies?
Anything besides Puss in Boots: The Last Wish that came out.
How to Train Your Dragon or Kung Fu Panda swag.
I'm sorry. How to Train Your Dragon 3. I didn't really enjoy.
I agree.
Yeah, I can understand that.
even like, well, mostly sequels. I'm not talking about the old stuff. I'm talking about the newer stuff, like this that came.
Oh
out
yeah,
last decade.
Boss Baby, Trolls,
Boss Baby
Gilman.
and Trolls are
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
they're
very,
garbage.
very stupid.
Those are for little kids. Very
Exactly.
little kids.
Babies.
Very
Stupid
little.
babies.
Hey, bro, Boss Baby is the movie of all time, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You can't be talking.
Yeah, you remember Alec Baldwin? Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Yep, I remember that.
Nice rib you got there.
Oh yeah, that's
Pretty
a
cool.
nice setup.
Thank you so much. You like my mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Looks
cool.
like you're gonna hit us with the pump tactics, dude. With that angle of the room you got there. You just put it on the floor, the camera.
Yeah.
This is pretty hard. This is pretty cold.
Mm-hmm.
Just one big flex on your room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Look at my setup, bro.
I heard from somewhere that Invisible is getting the live action treatment.
Oh,
Invincible?
what? Invincible?
Wait,
Why?
what does that mean?
Why?
That means they're making a live action version of it.
Stop!
Why?
No.
Why would
I
we
don't
need
know
It
that?
just came out.
Yeah.
We are just getting part 2 of the second season.
Just because we made Boys Diabolical doesn't mean we have to do a live action Invincible.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
We don't need a live action version of How to Train Your Dragon, but we're getting that, unfortunately.
Mm.
J.K. Simmons is Omni-Man, though. He would look weird, though. Like, they got
Even a
him.
very real.
He
No.
looks really buff
age him.
for his new movie.
Mm-hmm.
They just make him really buff, give him the mustache, and de-age him.
You know what?
Yeah.
You should make it look like this. Can you see my face?
Yeah.
Just do a bunch of
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a touch-up thing you can do on StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you ugly, not anymore. Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Let's see. I'm just looking over the movies that are coming out like in the next this year, next year for Disney. Since speaking of woke, Snow White.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't think.
I
we
hope
can
she
talk about
never
this.
woke up in the movie.
Uh,
Oh,
Shut
sick
up.
burn! Sick burn! I wish I had a button that did the air horn thing, but I can't. Yeah, Rachel Zegler sucks.
oh yes, she does.
She's very unlikable.
Hippocratic.
I forget she was in Shazam 2, which now makes me hate the movie more.
Oh yeah, I forgot that she was
Yeah.
in Shazam too. She was in what is it? The new Hunger Games movie.
I like that movie. That was a good movie, in my opinion.
That's how people felt after they finished their popcorn and then had to sit through the rest. I'm trying to make comebacks and it's not working. I'm
You're
trying.
doing great, David. You're
No,
doing
I'm
great.
not.
You're
just
doing
saying that.
fantastic. You're making me laugh.
Okay.
And then you had Elio, which could be good. I mean, I'm glad that Disney's I'm glad that Pixar's going back to their roots and making original stuff. But I feel like nowadays Disney, like it seems like Pixar can't succeed without sequels,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate. Because I remember back in the day when an original movie would come out, everyone would be talking about it, regardless if it was a sequel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you have
It's all-
Inside Out. Yeah?
Oh, I was just gonna say because all of the original stuff is just like it's just other movies. You know what I mean? It's just basic stuff we've already seen before, and we used to pick other like a lot older original Pixar movies. We'd see like completely new ideas that were like never done before in film. and like in animation form.
What if rats could cook food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
What if pandas
who
knew
thought of
martial
that?
arts?
That's
Yeah.
that's DreamWorks, but
That's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
and what if toys came to life when you weren't looking?
Oh, so
yeah.
child's
Yeah.
play.
I want that
Okay,
crossover. I want that to be a thing.
Yeah.
Toy Story
same here.
5, Chucky appears, and then everything goes
Yeah.
to crap. Crap is
And
the
then, but you also have Megan, so Megan can be in the.
I
Megan.
like Megan. Megan was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
yeah.
okay.
It was fun.
Yeah. What if superheroes went
Yeah.
underground?
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was
yeah.
before Civil War, Civil Ward.
Well, oh yeah. Then you have cars. What if cars can talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Kind
Yeah,
Bugs Life is very underrated.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
Bugs
yes,
Life.
sir.
Really?
Good
That's a hot
movie.
take.
That was really good.
That's a good
Bugs
movie.
Life is like it wasn't the concept of what if ants could talk. It was the concept of like what if this was kind of like a business and like the the grasshoppers of the mafia or something. What if they were domestically abusing ants?
They should do that concept again, but it's like way more graphic, and it's like R-rated this
Ooh.
time, and it's like a Goodfellas or something, or like a
I'd be
Scorsese
down for
movie.
that, honestly.
The-
Yeah, but Disney can't do what Warner Brothers can. Disney has to make very clean stuff with the agenda.
Very
stuff.
safe movie for kids.
Yeah, that's the only R-rated stuff they'll do is the woke stuff, trying to push that onto kids. But but other than that, like Warner Brothers can basically make whatever they want.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's off topic though. I'm sorry, Ty. You were saying
That's
something.
not saying much though.
You're saying something about Pixar. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, Pixar. Yeah. Well, just to piggyback on what Owen said, Pixar can make original films. You know, like Soul, Nuka, Turning Red, which was a huge surprise for me. Coco, but a lot of people remember the older movies more, especially Gen Zers. Gen Zers remember like Monsters Inc. or Toy Story. You know, those
Finding
movies that gotta be
Nemo.
remembered. Finding Nemo.
Oh,
Those
Yeah.
movies that gotta be remembered. Not so much the sequels. Like Finding Dory was okay, but it's no better than Finding Nemo, obviously.
No, I know a lot of people like Toy Story 2 and 3 a lot.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they're
Toy
amazing.
Story-
Yeah, those are
Oh
good.
yeah, Toy Story 2 and 3. Okay, I
Been a
meant
while
to
since
say
I've seen
other
Toy
than
Story films.
I meant to say other than Toy Story 2 and 3 because those are
Yeah.
the sequels that are just fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when they made Toy Story tunes after 3?
Oh yeah, that's what they should have done. I don't know why they stopped doing that.
No, that's what I was gonna say. They should have stopped at 3 and not had so many sequel shorts come out.
hmm
That's
Hey,
they're doing it with
better-
Toy Story 4 now. They keep making stuff. Just let it rest with 3.
Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Toy Story 4 was fine, but 3 was
I
the
like Toy
perfect
Story.
ending.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to show you guys something relating to Toy Story. It's kind of off topic, but I really think it's cool.
Cool.
Whatever.
Please be Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Please be Buzz Lightyear of Star
No,
Command.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's
Ah,
look, it's like
good.
it's like a special edition of Toy Story 4. It's the 4K,
Oh, that's
and
neat.
it's like
Yeah.
Nice.
look,
Ooh.
and like you can open it up and in a book,
Oh wow.
like a comic book.
I like
comes out
4K
I used to love.
cases.
Oh, same
I
here.
love cases like that.
hmm
But
Oh,
it gets
same.
scratched up real easily on the shelf because it's like
Oh,
it's very fragile. Like it's very like I don't know, but yeah, I just want
I
to show you guys
recovered
that. I
that
think that's
myself.
cool.
Yeah.
On the subject of what David just said, though, I would not mind if they brought back Buzz Lightyear Star Command. Because I
Yeah.
think that was a pretty underrated
I would
classic.
love
Is
that.
Is that
They
on
did
Disney
kinda try to
Plus?
do
I would love that. No, it's not.
Dang it!
Dang.
Dang.
That
Why
was
didn't
so
Lightyear
good.
do
Underrated
Lightyear?
gem.
That was better than Lightyear, dude.
So
Yeah.
much better than that.
It was.
Yeah.
Why did you do Lightyear and not go away from Buzz Lightyear of Star Command? That was freaking awesome. Okay,
That was an amazing show.
that was such a banger as a kid. I would watch that. I would rewatch.
Yeah, I've watched that
Dang.
so many times. It was like
Apparently, there was 4 seasons of the show.
yeah.
Okay.
4 seasons. I did not know
It
that.
says 4 seasons. I don't know, but yeah, there was.
That's fantastic.
How many episodes?
I'm just waiting for the day we finally get an official Woody's Roundup show.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
that would.
Yeah,
be-
man.
Woody's
Yeah.
Roundup.
Let's get Sebastian Stan as Woody because we got
Woody's
Chris
Round-
Evans as Buzz Lightyear.
Woody's Roundup.
Yeah.
Nah, that wouldn't fit. If you did like, I don't know.
And speaking of Disney still, yeah, Mufasa. I don't know why they're doing a sequel,
yeah.
to The Lion King. I don't know why.
That's happening.
For a live action Lion King,
I
they're
have
making a
thoughts about
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I think I'm not going to defend it, but I think since it's being directed by Barry Jenkins, and he directed Moonlight and If Beale Street Can Talk, which are both incredible films, and won like an Oscar for like Best Picture, maybe since I like his previous work, I'm gonna have like a bit of a bias and say that like I think it could be, maybe it won't be bad. I don't think it'll be bad.
Well, Sam Raimi directed Multiverse of Madness, so we
I
know
didn't think that was bad, David. David.
Well, get a grip. Get a grip, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I can respect your opinion, David, on Multiverse of Madness, but
I respect your opinion as well.
I really like it.
Yeah,
I get why people like it, but like, I don't.
Your
get
career's
it.
over.
I get it to a degree, but I don't also.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get you, David. I don't
get you either. Moonlight, who cares?
Oh, okay.
Moon Knight. I saw that film last year, and that was beautiful.
Oh yeah, thank you, Ty. Yeah, see,
Oh.
David.
Oppenheimer stinks. Leave me alone.
Bro.
Bring this back again.
No, please no.
Not
Whoa.
again. Not again. It's been.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
destroy your voice.
We always end up mentioning Oppenheimer in every episode. It seems.
We're gonna go on a.
Oh, cool, Bobby.
Robbie.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's the 4K. It's like
Wow.
I'm
I really
just
like it.
kidding.
What's it like having a 4K player? Because I don't have one.
oh well, you can use a PS5 as a 4K player. It plays
I don't have a
4K.
PS5.
Haha.
Okay, so
Suck.
sucks to suck.
Sorry, David.
It's fine.
It's just how it is. It's just how it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Here, wait. Let's see. David, name a movie. Anybody name a movie, and I bet I have it.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I'm looking right at it, David.
Oh, whoa. Ooh.
All right.
It just
Whoa.
pops out. You know what
Killer
I mean?
Bean.
Well,
Killer
that
Bean.
didn't release physically.
It was on.
Okay,
It's on
that was
YouTube.
a trick.
yeah.
That was a trick
yeah.
question. Okay.
Yeah, it's feeling
That was
good.
a good-
Yeah,
I was-
check it out.
I got you there, huh?
Ooh,
You don't have it
ooh,
at the time.
ooh. I got one.
How about this? Do you have 7?
Do I have what?
7.
7.
Yeah.
7. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. I'm gonna count this because I have it on VHS. Hold on.
Nice.
Going
VHSs
back to
are awesome.
Going back to the classics.
Yeah, they're so charming.
Oh, right.
VHS.
My brother still has a VCR.
Right here.
Yeah.
All right, there's 7.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
right.
Upgrade 2018.
Oh, you got me there. You got me there, David.
Have you seen it?
Oh no, but I've heard amazing things about it. I might need to.
Donovan thought it was fine. I thought I agree with him.
Was it just fine?
The more I think about it, yeah. But I loved it when it came out. Or I loved it when I watched it.
Owen, have you been watching The Bad Batch? Because that's gonna be the final season.
The what?
Bad Batch.
Bad Batch.
I'm not really up to date on Star Wars. Because I haven't really found. I don't think I'm really interested in Star Wars anymore. Besides, even though I have like the 3 original film posters on my wall, because those are like actually amazing movies. I think I just lost an interest after The Last Jedi and everything Star Wars.
Okay.
All right. David said he'll be right back.
Oh no.
Okay.
Look at Bill. Is this real? Oh, okay. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing a. Let me see. Oh, okay. So Outcome Book. Okay. Never mind then. I thought it was like a TV series or something.
What's going on?
So I'm on Disney Wikipedia, and I just saw a poster for with Bill on it, and it said the Book of Bill. And I was wondering if it was like gonna be a show or something or special, but no, it turned out it was gonna be a book.
I was hearing something about how like Childish Gambino or Donald Glover is trying to develop a Lando movie.
Oh yeah, that's been rumored for a while.
Could be interesting, but I don't think that's ever going to come out. So.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I remember, like a long time ago, couple years ago, Donald Glover was doing like an animated Deadpool series, and it looked awesome.
Yeah,
like it looked really really cool. It's just I don't think there was enough people who like. Maybe I guess it was just canceled before like the first episode could come out, which is really sad because it looked really cool.
Yeah. I checked out what was it? The animated short or something like that. I don't know, it was something animated, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I like the animation style.
I have some new movies to put on the shelf.
Oh, nice.
I'm back.
Yeah, it seems like Disney is like not having anything this year.
Yeah, it's just
It's gonna be a mid-year.
Very mid-year.
Next year is whenever everything comes out. I think I said.
Oh yeah, next year is gonna be huge.
Literally everything comes out next year, so. We'll
Superman Legacy.
Batman Part 2.
The big one.
GTA 6.
Ooh. Yes, sir.
The Batman 2. I don't know if they're gonna. I think from last time I heard, this was scheduled to come out next year, but I'm not really sure.
The Minecraft movie's coming out that year.
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
that's gonna be heat.
Jared has
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Captain America: Brave New World.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. Boo. Oh, off topic. Can we have an episode where we just show each other all the movies we have?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
My collection ain't that impressive.
Still show it. You're
my collection's in a storage unit, so you're gonna have a hard time.
Break into there and bring it over in.
Yeah,
or just go like, hey, can I get to the storage unit? I need to take some pictures of some stuff. And you don't have to. It's fine. I don't know. If we were looking at Owen's shelf, it would be a long episode.
Yeah, that would be an episode in its own right.
Part 2, Owen's shelf. Part 1, everyone else.
That could be a new segment on like the movie talk. Not movie talk.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea.
Just pull out a random movie from yourself and talk about it.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
If we did like one each episode, then we'd probably be able to release like a couple we'd be able to release like 1,000 episodes in order to get through like my whole collection.
If you knew what this was as a kid, I applaud you.
Yes,
wait, what was
I
that?
know that. Yes.
Oh yeah, I know.
Childhood,
the classic.
Buzz Lightyear,
Yes,
Star Command, and Larry Boy.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
those were the days, man. Those were the days.
I love Buzz Lightyear. Down coming. I was very excited about that Pixar film because I literally thought it was gonna be just like Star Command.
Yeah, it had so much potential.
So much potential.
It could have been like 2001.
Oh yeah.
And I know nothing about
have
2001.
Mela, Exxon, and Busto. Like, oh my gosh. Have them be in the film, except, not Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Not really a hot take, but in my opinion, I don't like Taika Waititi movies. I'm not just saying that about Thor: Love and Thunder either. I'm just saying in general,
he's very lazy.
Yeah, very lazy.
Jojo Rabbit, I'm sure Jojo Rabbit's good.
It's really good. I would say like that's the only one.
Well, have you guys seen his new movie? Next Goal Wins. I think that's what it's called.
I didn't know he made a movie.
I watched it the other day, and I was like expecting the worst, just because I just don't like him as like a guy. I just think he's like really unfunny and lazy, and I'm just not a fan of him. But I watched it, and I was like I was a bit like pleasantly surprised by it, and because I was expecting it to be like a total disaster, like a tonal disaster, because I thought it was just gonna be like every serious moment there would be like somebody cracking a joke or something like that, and I just thought it was gonna suck. You
remember when for like things in a scene or whatever, Wire does, or not Wire, it was Wired, yeah. He said that he did no homework or research for Thor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I also heard something about how like
that is a horrible sign.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, like I saw something whenever he was breaking down like a scene in Jojo Rabbit, and he said that he didn't do research into Hitler before playing him.
Wow.
So he just played Hitler with like he just winged it. He was like, oh yeah, this is a terrible guy. All right, I guess I'm playing him now.
I will say, I don't know how accurate Inglourious Bastards is to Hitler when he was in that movie, but that was meant. I mean, I don't know. I think the way Jojo Rabbit took that idea with like a Hitler as like an idol for this German kid makes sense. I think that's creative. But like, dude, you got to at least know something.
Yeah.
And they keep hiring him because he's a freak like them.
And he abandoned his kids, so.
Oh, well. What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, screw that guy.
Just throwing that out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there was stuff with him and Tessa Thompson behind the scenes.
What?
That I'm not going to say.
Oh man!
I think they did some things together.
But we're not going to confirm that.
We're not going to, but that's what I've heard.
Just in case we have like a lawsuit on our hands, but
yeah, he's a loser. He always will be.
And he said that in the trailer.
Yeah, he said one time he just said in an interview or something that everyone's kind of gay. Like every person ever. You're weird. Shut up.
That doesn't make sense.
You're an idiot.
Not everyone in the world is gay.
No.
Gay people exist, but that's not everybody.
Yeah, but anyway,
next topic.
Yes.
Anyway, so I was looking at. I need something to talk about. We could talk about DreamWorks Animation. They have Owen and the Dog, which sounds interesting. Yeah, the animated Netflix movie.
That's written by Charlie Kaufman, which is really interesting. So, I
Oh,
really
yeah.
like Charlie Kaufman.
Yeah, it is. And then, of course, we got Kung Fu Panda 4. Excited about that.
Yeah, we'll see.
And then you have The Wild Robot, which is interesting.
Ooh, haven't heard about that.
Yeah. It's made by Chris Sanders. Nice.
What did he do?
Chris Sanders?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me look him up real quick and see what he's done. I said that. Oh, you know what? He did it. Wow, my God. I feel so embarrassed now. I should have known this. He made the Nina and Stitch. Well, directed the Nina and Stitch.
Well, he directed the old Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, the old Nina and Stitch. But
yeah, that's a great movie. I love that movie.
Fantastic movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're doing a remake of it.
Yeah, that's not his fault. So.
Yeah, well, no, that's not his fault at all. That's more of Disney.
Do you guys? Sorry, go ahead.
He directed The Call of the Wild.
The Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great movie that was! You know.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was fantastic. Number one movie of 2020.
Everybody saw that. It was just the movie of the year.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember about DreamWorks? There was a canceled movie called Me and My Shadow.
Oh my god!
Oh yes,
I heard about that.
Yeah.
That was so good. I wish they released it. They could still do it. I think they could.
I mean, I could be wrong about this, but I heard somewhere that they'll do that. Another cancellation that they did was Boo, the operations of something.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, but don't be excited for that don't be excited for that if it's ever going to come out because it's directed by the Emoji Movie guy. So.
Well then never mind.
We need the Snyder Cut of Emoji.
Yeah.
Emoji.
Yes.
You know your movie's bad when the only thing that's good is the Hotel Transylvania short.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even good either. it's just Hotel.
No, watching it on YouTube again? Nah, it's not even good.
Can I share my screen real quick? Just thinking about
yeah, you can.
Thinking about Me and My Shadow. So
no problem.
There was a animation test. So this was supposed to be starring Josh Gad and Bill Hader.
Josh Gad, another actor from that. This circles back to the discussion on the first episode. Well, about actors,
Yeah, so Bill Hader was the shadow, and Josh Gad was the person the actual person. But this is a pencil test. Bill Hader's voice acting. So let's watch it.
Hey, a bank robbery! Come on, let's go. Come on, don't you want to be a hero? Well, I don't know where you're from, but here in America, we tried to get on the TV. Let's do it!
That's fantastic.
I like how emotive everyone is.
See, that's a good mix of doing
that's very good.
like 2D with 3D.
I agree.
Yeah.
That movie was like 70% done too.
How much? 90?
70% done.
70, okay.
Yeah. They can just complete it. You can just complete it.
Yeah.
They did it with Snyder Cut, okay? Anything's possible when Snyder can get his movie out.
Oh, and you know what? You know what? Since we're on the subject of animation.
What?
You probably heard the story, or probably not. But what is it? John Lasseter over at Pixar, they pretty much saved Toy Story 2.
Yes,
I've heard about
I remember this story. Yeah, that was crazy.
That was an impossible feat, but they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was because of it wasn't it just because of one producer who worked there. Like
she had a copy of the movie.
Yeah, she saved the movie.
I don't know if that guy got fired or not, but my goodness.
No. But yeah,
What's
what
next?
were you saying, David? Before I
I don't think I was saying anything.
okay.
I'll probably remember it later if I did.
There's a DreamWorks movie in the works called Dogman. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, that's a book
Dogman.
series. Yeah, I
Apparently
used to
that's
read
a book
that
series.
plot.
The
I
guy
thought people said it
who-
was
Dogman.
canceled. I thought people said it was
No.
canceled. Oh,
I mean, I'm
that's
looking
cool.
on Wikipedia right now, and it says it's in development.
I love Dogman.
Cool.
the guy who
I'd say
created
yeah.
Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Captain Underpants. I didn't like that movie that much.
Oh.
But hey, to
Ooh.
Oh,
each their own.
really? I love that movie.
That's my favorite DreamWorks movie.
Yeah,
And that's
I just-
another
I-
thing.
Yeah,
It
I
was
just thought
for-
the movie. I just thought the movie was stupid, which is real because I like Boss Baby. So
It is
it's good.
stupid, but it's for little boys who are in
But,
potty
yeah.
humor. And
Yeah.
and like for all guys. Okay. Like I mean,
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I think
It's
there are
pretty
people who
good.
are like
Yeah.
nostalgic for like that book series. So obviously they're
Yeah.
gonna like the movie. So
Yeah. It was kind of
Yeah.
part of my childhood. I was 12 when it came out. And
For someone like me who haven't read any of those books, that's why I didn't like it, is because I didn't really get the humor of it. I'm like, this is stupid.
you don't have to read them to like it, but yeah.
Yeah.
do you guys notice who's in my profile picture right now?
Oh,
Pizza Cat.
Oh yeah, that's Kit Kat, right?
Yeah, I used to read those when I was young. Pizza Cat.
When I was
That's
like
cool.
a toddler, my mom used to read
Yeah.
those books to me. I love
Yeah.
Pete the Cat.
mhm.
They need to make a movie about Pete the Cat. That would be heat.
Pete Davidson as Pete the Cat.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's good casting.
That could be another fun thing. We just look at children's books and make a movie about it and cast who we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
awesome.
wonder if they're gonna ever make this film, because in 2021, Alec Baldwin was in Amy today. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that last name, but they were doing a Q&A, and I guess someone asked them if a third movie was gonna be released, and they said yeah, it was in only development. And I don't know if this is true or not, but since the new DreamWorks logo, they had Alex and Marty. I'm wondering if they're actually going to do the fourth Madagascar movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope
Yeah.
not even. Just keep it as it is.
Yeah.
The Boss Baby trilogy will be completed before we get Shrek 5. That's horrifying to think about.
Wow.
You.
You know what? You're all right.
We've completed over 20 MCU projects in 2021 since 2021 before we've ever gotten to Spider-Man 4, which will never happen.
That's awful.
Yeah, Spider-Man 4 will never happen.
It is kind of too late for a Spider-Man 4.
Yeah.
I would say decades too late.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason. Okay, so I'm just on Google now, and someone just asked, "Is DreamWorks owned by Disney?"
No.
That's pretty stupid.
No. It's pretty dang stupid.
I wouldn't be
Exactly.
surprised if Disney bought him out too.
Yeah.
If Disney bought
please
everything, then I could
Yeah.
see that. Sony, I'm surprised they weren't able to touch.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that too.
They have a deal, but Sony, yeah. I think Sony does well with animated stuff a lot of the time.
Oh yeah, they do well. I mean, Mitchell vs. the Machines. Have you seen that film?
That was Sony?
That was Sony.
Oh, good.
So
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh yeah, that's great.
My childhood,
Mhm.
dude.
Same here.
I'm going to look up.
Yeah.
As much as I don't care for Hotel Transylvania, I will say I have respect for that
Yeah.
because Jenny
same.
Tartakovsky
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's cool. Samurai Jack, Primal.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be a Popeye anime movie, but that guy switched out for emoji movie.
Have you seen how the whole animatic for the Popeye movie was leaked online? Like the whole entire animatic. I watched that with the voice acting and everything.
How was it?
Well, I can't like judge the animation just because it was like it was obviously like very not complete. But
I'm just talking about the movie. It's like the story and everything.
Oh, I thought it was like if we're like the fact that the emoji movie was supposed to be like what it was like its replacement. I think like what a what a terrible replacement. I think the Popeye movie was like actually I think it was very decent. I think it was very fun. It's not like it doesn't break ground, but it's like it's just a very nice movie.
Yes.
Would have been way better. It was way better than the emoji movie. Like way better.
A million times more better than
any movie can be better than the emoji movie, probably.
Oh yeah.
Morbius could be better than the emoji movie.
That movie is actually better than the emoji movie.
Oh yeah.
At least it's kind of entertaining. You know?
Yeah.
Morbius is.
And James Corden's not in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of Sony, and we're gonna do a podcast on Madam Web, but Sony did it stupid again.
Yep.
You want to know what that stupid thing is? They did it again. They X'd out Spider-Man. That was supposed to be like a Spider-Man reference. And then they cut him out.
Oh, I've heard about that. Yeah.
It's like Joker not really being Joker in the Gotham show. That's kind of what I think it is.
Right. I've not seen Gotham, but I've heard a lot of people complain about Joker.
I still like him.
Why couldn't they do that, by the way?
Because DC actually wanted to use Joker in the films as akin to the show. Same reason why Batman only showed up for the final episode.
Oh, okay.
I do like that Bruce Wayne is a character, not like just Batman. I think that's interesting. I'm gonna change my background.
Okay. Yeah, it's that dude, bro.
Yeah,
that guy.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of strange things,
mine too now.
Speaking of Stranger Things, real quick, you guys want to talk about Stranger Things season 5?
I've heard there was some controversy.
We're not going to get into that.
But it feels so.
Maybe it's not in our place to talk.
Eminem is Vecna. He's spitting them bars.
My question is: do you guys think that the final season is gonna be good?
As someone who's never watched Stranger Things, I really don't know.
Me either. I've not watched Stranger Things.
I have. I enjoy the show. I understand where people come from when they say that season 3 was trash, but I like season 3. I thought it was fine. I'm not wanting it to be like, perfect. Some things I do, but Stranger Things I don't really care if whatever they do. I get the inconsistencies though. And I do agree that season 1. So here's something interesting. Stranger Things was originally going to be an anthology series. Each season would be a different story, like True Detective, an American Horror Story. But the attachment for those characters has grown since then. At that time, that they were like, well, we got to continue doing this. And it's kind of a bad idea in a way, but also kind of a good idea because you get all these great characters. And that's what kind of runs the show is the characters. The story can be as convoluted as it wants, but the characters people still love, and they're kind of there for the melodrama. Kind of like the shows that happen all the time. Like those dramas that people like. Kind of like Supernatural on CW or something.
Mhm.
But season 4 I thought was my favorite. That's my favorite season. As far as season 5, I don't know. For one thing, they talked about focusing on Will. And for me, it was just kind of like, I just didn't see, there's no character with him. I don't think he has any character to him. Mike doesn't have character. Jonathan doesn't have character. Yeah, people, they're just not, they're not the favorites. And like when Will, in season 4, when Will says that Mike is the heart of the group, no, he's not. Dustin is. And I don't know. I don't know how this is leading into season 5, but there is potential, of course. I think it'll do well, just because people like it a lot, and they're taking time with it. I mean, we've waited a long time for season 4. Maybe we waited 3 years, and it turned out pretty good. Still had some problems, but it was still really good. And yeah, it's turned into a franchise thing, and we'll just see how it goes. I don't really have any opinions. Those are just my opinions on Stranger Things in the past. Right now, I mean, when I see a trailer, I'll be a little hyped.
Yeah.
You'll be hyped, but you also be like, I don't trust you either.
Yes. It's like, woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
Woo!
We'll look up moist critical clips. Sorry, no.
Sorry.
Hey, Owen, have you watched Stranger Things?
I just don't really care for like the show in general, but I think the episodes are like well written. I think they're like well done. It's just not something like that story. It's just not something I'm really interested in, I don't think. Maybe it's just not my type of thing, I guess.
Yeah. Mr. Ty. Oh, sorry. Were you saying something?
I really did like season 4 though. I think season 4 was really great. I think that's the best season so far.
If I had to rank them, I think it'd be like 1. No, I'd go 4, and then 1, and then 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Oh, okay. Ty's not here at the moment. He'll be back though.
Okay.
What is Stranger Things even about? Because I always figured it was something akin to Stephen King's It.
It is
Strange
kind of.
Things.
It's the font. It's got the font of Stephen King. It's kind of based on D&D. So it's kind of like there's another dimension called the Upside Down, and it's upside down. But there's a portal to another world, and they are trying to get through to Earth and take over the world, I guess. And it's set in a town solely, so there's not really many places. So it's not like a big world-ending event. It's the town's Hawkins is what it's called. But yeah. Anyway, there's another dimension, and then there's this girl with powers. They call her 11 because that was the number they gave her. She's an experiment. She has powers, telekinesis, and she runs across these boys who one of the boys, Will, is taken. He's stuck in the Upside Down, and his mom is trying to get him out, or she's trying to find out what happened to him, and she gets the help from the sheriff of the town, Hopper, and it's really cool. If you have Netflix, highly recommend. But oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. It's set in the 80s, so I like 80s stuff.
I wish they have shows like that, but instead of the 80s, they'd be set in the 90s or early 2000s. Because I have yet to see a TV show set in that time era.
I want you remember the early 2000s, like Daredevil, like where they had like the shiny black and spiky hair with the rock bands and stuff.
Yeah,
like I want to look up like early 2000s aesthetic. That was a time, my dude.
What a time!
Rock bands. What
a time to be alive, though.
Yeah, people were like eyeliner, spiky black hair, 3 Days Grace. If you know who 3 Days Grace is.
Baggy clothes, jerseys.
Green Day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking more of like the hip hop side of like the 2000s.
Yeah. There was that. Times were simpler. They just wanted to party.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now people are afraid to party.
Yeah. Nickelback was the thing. I like Nickelback.
Look at this.
Wow. That's a huge hot take. Dave, you're risking your life.
No, there's facts.
You're risking your life.
There are
Dave,
facts.
take that back right now.
There are facts. I will let Ryan Reynolds explain himself. I can't share it because Ty has to let me share it, but he's not here.
You need to take it back right now.
I'm gonna send you Discord. Okay, Ty, share my screen in a second. I
heard about Ryan Reynolds. I'm like, yes.
Okay, hold on.
Do you know what he said? You want to know what he said, Ty? He said that he loves Nickelback. I told him to take it back.
I said I like Nickelback. I like it. I don't love it. I like it.
You like Nickelback. Nobody likes Nickelback.
I mean, me personally, I don't see an issue with Nickelback. What's the issue now?
Because everybody hates Nickelback, so David's gonna.
So everyone else hates it. That means you have to hate it too. Okay.
Yeah, because you're gonna. I'm trying to save you, David. I'm trying to. I need you to be safe. I can't let you die, David.
When did you ever care about me?
Probably since the last episode, which was like a week ago.
This is getting heated.
You don't matter, David.
I do.
Your opinion doesn't matter, David.
There it is. Okay.
Hey, what's about Deadpool?
That sucked, but yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah. I was going to see that film.
We are.
Yeah.
Marvel.
And then I chose not to.
Marvel licensed by Fox. It's like if the Beatles were produced by Nickelback. It's music, but it sucks. Hey, that's it. I'm done. I've had it with all this Nickelback hating, right? You think that makes you cool with the cool kids in school, Fred? No, it just makes me right. It doesn't. They're overproduced, formulaic ear garbage. Oh, really? You know who might disagree with that? Facts. 50 million albums worldwide. 11th best-selling musical act of all time. Billboard's most successful rock group of the last decade. 6 Grammy nominations, 12 Juno Awards. Those count. 6 Billboard Music Awards, 2 American Music Awards, 1 People's Choice Award, Canadian, and a partridge in a pear tree.
All right, David. You got me, David.
Yep.
I'm sorry, David.
My son's up Nickelback.
Listen to Nickelback after this.
I'll convert.
I don't believe you.
No, I will. You'll watch.
Convert to Nickelbackism.
Chad Krogerism.
All right. Well, guys, I just want to thank all the listeners out there who listen on Spotify and on YouTube.
Thanks, chat.
And also no problem. And thank you to all my awesome co-hosts and guests and friends and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
You know, if anyone's listening on Spotify, make sure to check out the channel Movie Blaze 1. I post movie reviews, rankings, and tons of more stuff is coming on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. Also, if you want to just see us, like the actual video, just make sure to hit that subscribe button and it will take you to this channel. We go live every Monday night and it will be posted every Tuesday on YouTube and on Spotify.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
And I'm going to take this moment right now to pretty much tell you guys that I got social media. You can follow me on Movie Blaze 1 on Letterboxd. Also, I have Instagram, Twitter, X, I don't know. I don't count what Elon Musk says. It's still Twitter to me, damn it. It's still Twitter to me. And yeah, and also, like I said, want to thank the co-hosts and the guests. And you guys want to plug? Do you guys have any social medias that you guys want to plug or any projects?
Will. Not at the moment.
Nah.
Maybe someday.
Go see Piano Man, March 1st.
Yes.
On the Obie's Planet channel.
Well, can we do a watch party for that?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We do
that would be amazing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Been a while
I
since
can
I've
send
been
you guys
to a
early
watch
screeners.
party.
No way.
Because I finished the movie and I can just send it to you guys. It's like 43 minutes. I'll send it to you.
Nice.
Nice.
We should definitely do a watching party with that.
Mm-hmm.
I showed it to my brother. Showed a secret screening to my brother yesterday, my older brother, and he said he really liked it. So maybe I hope you guys like it whenever I show it to you guys.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
And just in case, if anybody does, just to make more people interested, it's about Billy Joel. It's a movie about Billy Joel, and I know Billy Joel is, he's objectively one of the most influential musicians of all time. So I hope this is about I think this includes a lot of stuff that people don't know about him. So I think it's very interesting, and I think people will really like it because a lot of people that I've shown it to have really liked it. So go see Piano Man March 1st on the Obie's Planet Productions channel. Yeah, that's all.
Awesome.
Cool.
Nice. Donovan, do you have any plugins or?
I would shout out my Discord, but chances are I'm not gonna follow anybody. Go holler at my Discord. Chances are I will not accept your request, but I will happily put it in consideration.
I do have. Donovan's like, I do have a Discord. No, I'm not gonna be adding you, but I do have a Discord.
I don't think people should be seeing our Discord.
Oh no. Especially the Midnight Watchers.
No, I'm not there. I'm not there anymore. But yeah,
I don't know what the Midnight Watchers are. And
good.
Don't worry about
it. Anyway, so yeah,
plugins.
I make edits. That's the only thing I remember. They're okay. They're not as good as most, but I like it.
Oh, also, I want to just mention this. I know the guy's not here, the one who's the host of it, but go check out Movie Talk Central.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're on that too.
Most of us are in there. We have fun. We haven't done a podcast episode on that for a bit. I don't know if we're gonna continue or end it or something like that, but
yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We got movies and beyond now.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
We do need to talk to him about that, though.
Oh, yeah. We seriously do.
Oh, David, do you want to do the honors? You want to drop our thing? Or should we wait on that?
No, I'm not going to drop that. No.
Imagine if you actually dropped that.
Sure, why not? I'd be fine with that. So, me and Donovan and I and another person, we're going to start a podcast.
Ooh.
Probably posting whenever, because we got I don't know the exact date yet, but we don't have any videos up yet. But it's called Mixed Multimedia. That is our podcast. The reason for that is because we're college students and we're getting into digital multimedia majors or degrees, either one. I don't remember, but yes, and we have another friend who's doing that as well, and we're also nerds.
Nice.
Yeah,
and we had to start somewhere, and that's where nerds come into play. We want to make cool stuff because of the stuff we've seen. So, yeah, we're gonna be talking about basically anything and everything related to what we like, which would be mostly films, shows, possibly games, and then in turn, like photography, videos, graphic design, or something. We might throw something out there.
We want to go out of the realm of just not just movies, but just generally what we all enjoy doing.
Yeah,
yeah.
But kind of keeping it consistent, not too
just whack, you know, wacky randomness, you know.
We're gonna talk about our favorite kinds of flowers. Mine's are violets.
Mine are sunflowers. And
look at you.
Well, I love Sunflower by Post Malone, so yeah.
Okay, that's fair. But like, fair point. But no, that's what we're planning.
Sounds good. I can't wait to listen to it. Is it gonna be on Spotify or just on YouTube?
Just YouTube for now. Yeah.
Gotcha.
We need we need a thumbnail for something. I forgot what we're doing for our first episode. We've talked about stuff.
I know we're going to be discussing like our top 5 favorite movies.
We won't spoil it here. I did talk about it last episode. Just don't go back and
don't watch that.
Don't watch that.
Don't you do it.
Don't do it. Don't you dare. But yeah, as far as the movies and beyond goes, I want to say this. I wanted to do a podcast for quite some time, and after seeing and being a part of a few of my friends' podcasts, I'm like, you know what? I want to do my own. And I was very inspired by just listening to other podcasters, more specifically movie-related podcasters as well. And I just love the idea of getting together with friends and just talking about movies and stuff. I know I used to do that with just random streams, but I'm like, you know what? I want to turn that into a podcast, you know? You know, and I'm so happy that the last episode went very well. This episode went very well. There was a bit of a technical difficulties at the beginning, but thankfully it was all sorted out.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna read you guys a few episodes that we have planned. So bear with me. The third episode, which will be next Monday, we'll be talking about the problems with fandoms. Now, this is something that I wanted to talk about for a long time.
Oh,
the iceberg.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about Marvel. I don't know if some of you guys are ponies, but we might talk about that. Probably not. I don't know.
I've watched Friendship is Magic. I'm kind of.
I watched it when I was a kid. Like
it wasn't bad. It was pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Not bad.
And then. Shut up.
And then in the 4th episode, I was writing down ideas, like topics that we could talk about, and David brought it up in the very first episode. What did you mention, David?
Barry,
yes. So I decided, and I watched Barry too. I love Barry. So I'm like, that's what we're going to do. For the 4th episode, we'll be talking about Barry, which will be on February 5th. So if you guys like Barry and want to hear our thoughts, stay tuned for that.
I haven't watched Barry, so I'll just sit in the corner and watch you guys.
We'll explain it to you. I think you
Okay.
And also, we'll be talking about other things too. That's
okay, all right.
So it's not like the podcast episode. Well, it's not like we're just gonna only talk about Barry.
No.
Yeah.
I just have the title being Barry Takeover. I mean, we all gotta talk about the show, but we could talk about other things in the process.
Hey, Donovan, we'll watch it together. I'll get you started on it. At least seasons 1 and 2, or just season 1. Either's fine.
That's fine by me.
It's perfect show. But yes.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
It's very good. I would say better than. I always had a conversation. I always had this question: is it better than Breaking Bad? Because I love Breaking Bad. I love the Breaking Bad universe. I love Better Call Saul.
I've only watched 1.5 seasons of Breaking Bad.
You need to watch the entire series of Breaking Bad, David.
I know. I just don't have the time right now.
It's okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Trust me. Once you get to the final episode, it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely worth it. You don't have to watch Better Call Saul, but if you want to, you can.
I do want to. I want to watch all of it.
That is a fantastic show. Actually, Better Call Saul is better than She-Hulk. Oh, which, by the way, before we end, I want to mention this real quick. She-Hulk first season was trash. It was crap. No one liked it. There were a few seals that liked it, but again, that's just a small majority of it. They're not making a season 2.
Good.
Which is fair enough.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Celebration.
Yeah,
Hey,
we have fun.
I hope it probably would have been worse than Echo. So I don't know.
Oh.
I would assume.
I don't know. I don't see. Well, for one, I don't know if people care about Echo to watch that show. For one, and two, for the people who have seen it, they're not saying that's bad or anything. They're just saying that's okay.
I've heard it was bad, but I think She-Hulk.
I may not be watching those YouTubers that are saying that's bad.
I follow some very pessimistic people. I mean, not like they're cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
And as I was writing down the schedule for the podcast, I completely forgot that. Oh wait, Madam Web is coming out. That's gonna be the discussion for. Let me see. When does the movie actually come out?
Valentine's Day.
That's our chocolate, I guess. It's not very good chocolate, but
okay.
Sony's Valentine's Day gift for all of us.
You guys want to do
box of tickets for Madam Web?
Yeah, it's Madam time.
Are you guys interested?
It's Web and
Are you guys interested in seeing Madam Web for the podcast?
No.
What if I took you to see it with me? Would you do that?
I would maybe. Yeah, sure. I'd do that.
I'll pay for it, both of us.
Okay, sure. That'd be fun. It'd be a fun trip to laugh and goof around.
And Donovan,
don't get snacks though. They're way too expensive. Don't get theater snacks.
No,
I might come with, but then again, I might find it on 123 movies. So
yeah, but that would take a long time, wouldn't it?
It depends.
Yeah, if it depends, I'm not trusting you. You're coming with us.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Yeah, just tell me on Discord when we're supposed to go or something.
I guess, yeah.
And I'll ask my parents about it or whatever.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, with movie reviews as well, I got some scheduled movies that I'm gonna be reviewing on my channel as well. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, but yeah. Again, thank you everyone who watched this stream pretty much no one is except for me. But other than that, thank you to everyone who watched this stream, even if it's off air. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for listening to us on podcast. I don't know if it's going to be up on Apple Podcasts. I don't know. Maybe someday. Not now, but someday.
Nice.
So with all that being said, Owen, do you have any final words? I feel like
Piano Man out March 1st. Even though I already said that. Piano Man out March 1st. Go see it. All right.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
I'll remind everyone every stream.
Go watch Madam Web, Owen.
Oh yeah, my way.
I will see it.
So if we can all see it, that'd be the best thing ever.
Yeah. Another movie that I was gonna see, and I know Owen's gonna see this because he talked about it in the first podcast episode. But Bob Marley, One Love.
Oh, it looks really good. It looks really pretty.
Looks interesting.
I'll do a double feature.
I'm gonna check out for some. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I said, thank you all for watching. Thank you to all the guests. Thank you for the co-hosts, which are David and Owen.
Thank you.
And thank you, Creepy and the Pig and Damien. For
Donovan.
Oh my gosh. Donovan.
Yeah, don't forget about him.
Oh my God, Donovan. I am so sorry. I had Damien in my mind for some reason from back.
His name is Darkwavius. Stop.
No, my name's Diedrich, remember?
Yeah,
my name's Diedrich.
That's a cool name. Not gonna lie. But yeah, thank you all so much. And we'll see you here on next Monday. We're going live. And then you guys can listen to us on Tuesday. But listen to this podcast tomorrow. All right, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was here.